What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm back and it's finally here. The Bikini Bottom Tours have returned. I've decided I'm sticking with that name because I really couldn't think of a better name, and this is like the third or fourth time I've shown this world off with that name. So if you guys are curious why I'm starting again or like what happened with the old series, I just made an update video a couple days ago, so just go ahead and check that out before you watch this video. But yeah, I'm just gonna get right into it, that way you guys can see the builds. Alright, so right behind me, as you guys can see, we've got the original builds. I'm gonna start with SpongeBob's, but I'm just gonna kind of show you guys the outsides of these. I'm just gonna kind of fly around here. If you guys watch the old series, you guys can tell that I did, they have changed. Squidward's house is a little darker and SpongeBob's is a little more textured, and I really like the texture on SpongeBob's. This is where we're gonna start. As you guys can tell, the texture is a little different than the original ones. I found these stairs that matched a little more, but they didn't match either of those blocks, so I thought, why not use both and texture it a little. I was gonna do the same with Squidward's, but it didn't quite work out, and I'll kind of explain why a little later. But yeah, so we got his mailbox here, and then take the walk up. I'm gonna flash pictures on the screen of each room that I kind of based my building off of, just to kind of show you guys, like, you know, like what I was building off of. You walk into the living room here, and you got the couch, chair, and then you got his little nightstand here, and you got his TV there in the little window. And then, of course, you get the fish on the wall with the little stand below. The fish was kind of hard. I've actually never been able to get an accurate fish, and this is kind of the closest I've ever got, really. So I'm kind of happy with how that turned out. Sand is the floors. If you guys didn't know, in the bottom floors of SpongeBob's house, it's all sand because the pineapple's like kind of cut. But yeah, so we'll leave that room. We'll go in here. So in here we got the kitchen, just got a little table here that you guys can see, and then we got a counter space with like these little shelves. As you guys can see in that picture, there's like a barrel and a chest and stuff. So and then we got his little stove with the thing that goes up. And one thing that I really like is like if you kind of look here, this is kind of the angle I used for that picture earlier, and you can only see the one door right there. And then if you go back here, there's another door kind of hidden because you can't really see it, but it's got this door in this hallway, and that's actually what leads to the kitchen in a lot of episodes. So I kind of like that feature. It's kind of hidden to like this view, but it's still there. That way you can get it in the hallway. And I mean, it's a cartoon, so like obviously like the rooms change, everything like that changes. It's not the same, but try to get it as accurate as possible. I'm gonna go up the stairs here. There's a little winding staircase into the bathroom. Now the bathroom's pretty simple. I didn't really know how to go all out with a bathroom. I did a little more in Squidward's house, so we can go check that out. But yeah, we got his bathroom. It's got the checkered green walls and the tall ceiling, and then you got his little bathtub with his window, and then obviously a toilet with a sink. But it's pretty much it for the bathroom, pretty simple. Moving on to the bedroom here. In the bedroom, we got his bed, the little diving board, and the clock that you can kind of see in that picture that I put on the screen there. And we got a little mat for Gary and a food bowl. But it's a pretty simple room. I like his bed just because it's kind of unique, and I think I did an okay job with it. I actually extended the ceilings up a little higher than they were previously, so you could get the diving board a little taller when you can actually like walk on it. And then we got his little chest here, and his alarm clock. The alarm clock's kind of a hard thing to do. It's got like a small bottom, but I think it worked out pretty well. So I think that's kind of it for SpongeBob's room. It's, you know, pretty small, pretty simple. A lot of these builds are small and simple, and they're kind of scaled. So there's like small details that kind of go into them, but I don't know. So we'll save that ladder down there for last. We'll go up here. And we got the little upstairs area where SpongeBob's seen in a few episodes, comes up here with Gary, and there's one episode where he has a picnic, so we got the little picnic blanket and Krabby Patties in the chest here. Just like a little touch like that, I think makes the builds a little bit cooler. And then moving over here, this is the last room in the house. Drop down here and take the slide down into his library. So I'm gonna show a picture to you guys right now while I'm talking about it. There's like a slide, and then there's this chair. It's kind of like reversed, but I already had it built, so I didn't think it was that big of a deal. I do try to get everything accurate as possible, but I think with like a small detail like the slide in the chair, I think that they kind of worked out anyways. But over here we got a little map of Conch Street here. It's kind of cool because you can see Squidward, SpongeBob, and Patrick's. It's kind of cool how detailed it is on the map, but eventually I want to fill up all those maps and then have like the whole world. I think it'd be kind of cool to do that because this world is huge. I think it would look really cool on a map. But that is about it for SpongeBob's house, so I'm gonna go ahead and fly out of here and we can move on to Squidward's. Alright, so as you guys can see, this is the second one that has changed. I redid the outside last night and extended out the front a little bit to give it more of the shape of his house. It's just like a darker color, and I think I like the darker color better. It gives it just gives it a more like unique look. I don't know, the cyan colors in this texture pack, or the blue colors in this texture pack, aren't the greatest, because like this is cyan and then like blue is like kind of like a gray, so it's just kind of hard to get like that blue color. So I think that this purple kind of does a good job of doing that. So we'll move inside here into the front doors and into the living room, and Drew actually did Squidward's, and I've redone a couple of rooms. I hope he doesn't mind, but this is one of the rooms that I left alone because it was just so well done. And he's got a little table here and a window going out, and then the kitchen. But one thing I really like about this about the living room that Drew did is this floor. It's like 2 different blocks, but it's textured really well. And the walls, we do kind of a lot of this like checkered on the wall thing. It kind of gives it like a 3D effect, and if you're trying to get like a more unique look in your build, you can kind of achieve that doing this. I think I might make a video showing like the differences in like colors and how you can make certain ones pop, but it's a really cool feature to do, and if you're building stuff, it's definitely something that you should kind of work around with. But moving upstairs from here, we're gonna take these stairs and go up here into a hallway, and right here is the bathroom, which is kind of an iconic scene because Squidward's always in the bathroom for some reason every other episode. But we got his bathtub here, the toilet, and then just a couple counters and a mirror. But one thing that I really like, and this is part of the reason that I moved around floors, Squidward's bedroom used to be on the 2nd floor, bathroom on the 3rd, but I wanted to have this window looking out into SpongeBob's house, because like in a lot of episodes you see like Patrick and SpongeBob down there, so I thought it was kind of a cool touch to just swap it around. It was really easy, and I kind of kept the bathroom the same as what it was. So we're gonna move upstairs here, and right here we have Squidward's bedroom. Pretty simple, just got his bed, and in here we have the alarm clocks from that one episode, and then we got another window that outlooks over SpongeBob's house. I couldn't get it on the same side, but I like that they're both facing out the same way now, because that's at least a little closer than what it was. And then moving out here, we've got his big 2 windows that you see Squidward practicing his clarinet a lot at. And one thing that was kind of hard to do with the old build is the bathroom was here, so it wasn't really a room, it was just kind of like the 2 windows were here. And so I like that with this like pink and red checkered like terracotta, you can kind of achieve like the room, because like if you look like this, it looks like there's just stairs and then this little hallway leads to his bedroom. So I like that this is actually a room now. You got like the little painting, and then you got his little music stands that he can play out of. But yeah, I really like how this room turned out. I just remodeled a few things and just kind of changed a few things, make it look a little nicer, flow a little better. But moving up here, we got the art room, and I didn't touch this either. This was all Drew, and it's just a bunch of paintings on the wall. Got a big one there, and then like a bunch of small ones. But I like this little sculpture thing he had in the middle, and I think it's from a video game, I think Drew said, in Squidward's art room, so he's gonna have to correct me if I'm wrong on that. But moving up here, we have his roof. He's got a little tanning bed up here from one episode, so Drew left it up here, and I like that SpongeBob and Squidward's both have roof access, because it's kind of cool, and it's kind of nice that you can kind of go up and out instead of like having to walk all the way back down through the floors. I hope you guys enjoyed Squidward's house here. Like I said, I just did the blue because I thought it worked better, and I was gonna checker it like I did SpongeBob's, but like the depth with his nose and stuff just kind of made it look weird, and it didn't quite have the same shape, so I just did all that blue. Yeah, so I think we're gonna move on to Patrick's rock here, and as you guys can see, I'll go around it. It's pretty simple, it's all symmetrical, and it's just a rock, relative size to those other 2 builds, and then you got his little posts on the top. So we can actually take Patrick's in. We can't actually get the rock to like open, but we kind of have this little like trapdoor feature, so it's kind of the best we can do in Minecraft. It'd be really cool if we could get the whole thing to open up like that, but Patrick's is probably the simplest of them all because it's mostly sand features, and it's not really featured in a lot of episodes because it's just kind of a hole with a chair and a TV most times. So inside we got the living room, we got his little TV and his chair, or his couch, whatever he wants it to be, whatever he sculpts it to be. And then like we got these little like rough edges just to kind of give it a little depth. And I kind of like how that turned out. Just adding little stuff like that into your builds will make it look like, it'll give it more depth, and it'll just make it look a lot more sophisticated, look a lot better. But over here we've got his bed with a little nightstand, and we got the box with the string in it. If you know, you know. If you've seen SpongeBob, you know that episode. But we just thought that was kind of a fun little feature. And then moving into here, we have his kitchen, which is only shown in like 1 or 2 episodes. I couldn't find any pictures. I just have one of Patrick and SpongeBob looking like this, kind of like with his fridge. So we just kind of added some counters in with like some shelves and some simple stuff like that, and then it kind of like burrows down and it gives Patrick's rock a little more like room inside of it, which I kind of like because it's kind of a small build otherwise, but I think it turned out really well. So we'll move up and out here, and I'll give you guys one last look here at the builds. These are the original 3. They've changed a little bit since the first time, but gosh, I'm just so excited to show you guys these builds. This is like the 4th time I've done this, and I think this time's the one that I really commit and show you guys a lot more. I'm just really excited about the series coming back, and you guys have no idea how long I've waited to show this build off. So here is SpongeBob's again, and then Squidward's, and then Patrick's. So I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Just let me know what build was your favorite. Let me know if I missed anything. It's kind of hard to get everything. I do know SpongeBob's, I missed the workout room. I really did try to put that in, but it's just, there just really wasn't enough space. Maybe I can try in the future. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and please blow this series up because I'm really excited about it, and I'm really committed to actually showing you guys this world. But yeah, I hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys sometime next week with another episode. Peace.